Coach, congratulations. This moment has to be so sweet, I would imagine. Take us inside of it a little bit.
It's definitely gratifying. Number one, I just want to thank God. It's been a journey getting to this point. And look, we know we still have work to do, but I talked to the guys in the locker room, our group, and just talked about we still have to celebrate these accomplishments. And we're all proud of the work that they put in to put ourselves in this position.
Speaking of work, Jaxson Hayes has grown tremendously as a basketball player, but also as a person this season. When you reflect back on his journey, what comes to mind?
Growth, like you said, growth, maturity, understanding how to stick with it when things don't necessarily go your way to start. And he was fantastic tonight.
Long road trip, disappointing loss to the Clippers, winning tonight. Does an experience like this help your team bond, grow closer together?
It does. Like you said, this road trip was really important for us, and to go 3 out of 4 games for our group, that's big time. And we've been doing it all season where we just progressed and tried to improve every practice, every shoot around, every film session, and it's beautiful to see that we've given ourselves an opportunity to have an extended season.
Yeah, we've asked these guys throughout the year, and a lot of them, say the same thing. Hey, we kept believing because Willie kept believing. After the 1-12 start, 3-16, 9-game losing streak, what allowed you to keep believing even, during those dark times?
Number one, just faith in God, having an understanding that when we evaluate our lives, and this is for most people, you have to be able to go through some adversity, but he's right there with us through it all. And if we continue to believe in him, continue to put our faith in him, and just stay on the right track, things will work out in our favor. And I continue to tell the team that it's hard, it's difficult. Nobody wants to go through 1-12, whatever we were, but it's made us tougher. It's made us stronger, and more importantly, it's made us more connected.
And what do you see as the biggest difference between where your team is now and where they were back then?
We've learned how to be a solid team, and before, a lot of new faces. Our youth was getting the best of us, some injuries, but we just continue to grow together. And here we are with a great opportunity in front of us, and we couldn't be more proud of our group, our guys, our staff, our medical team, our performance team, our management, everybody involved. It's been a fun journey, and we know we have more work to do, but we're going to celebrate it tonight.
Yeah, speaking of that work, you always talk about your love for the city. How important is it for you guys to have that playing game in New Orleans and kind of give the city that, the ability to kind of experience that?
Well, it's definitely what we want, and we have a few more games left to solidify that, but there's work to do. We know that. The guys were in the locker room talking about it, but it's also important, like I said, you have to celebrate these moments because you just never know when you get the opportunity to do it again. And they've worked so hard to put themselves in this position, and they believe, they trust it, and we're all proud of them.
All right, let's go to Zoom.
Hey, Willie, you just said that, you felt like the adversity early in the year was something you had to go through. That's something you said a couple of times. Why did you just feel like that was a necessary part of the process for you guys to get where you are now?
I just think that it made us have to depend on our faith in God more. And sometimes that's just the deal. That's life. We have to learn how to navigate hard. And, look, nobody really knows, but we believe and we trust, and we just kept working, putting our heads down, working, staying together. And I think the beauty in it is that it's made us a more connected group. We know there's a lot of good teams out there, but we believe in ourselves.
When you start the season 1-12 and 3-16 at any team, it seems like it's possible that guys will start pointing fingers and kind of blaming each other. How much of a factor do you think the turnaround was the fact that you guys have so many positive kind of personalities? It just seems like everybody stayed, with a good frame of mind despite the way the season started.
Well, like you said, it's definitely easy to go the other way. And that's why it was extremely important for me to come in with the right perspective, right mindset, having gone through adversity in our lives and leaning on those experiences to let our guys know, look, we're going to be fine. We just got to continue to stay with it, continue to trust each other. And we made a commitment to each other that every day we walk in the gym won't change. Our music will be going. We'll enjoy it. We'll have laughter, and we'll get after it and let the chips fall where they may. And we just stayed committed to it.
Kind of to build off of that one, was there a particular moment during that opening stretch, the 1-12, the 3-16, where you thought like, hey, we're going to be all right? Like, was it maybe a particular practice or anything that you just knew, like, we're going to get it? Like, it's just a matter of time.
Yeah, I believe that from the start that we were going to get it. It was going to all come together. But I also let the guys know we have to embrace hard. When you know that you can get through hard, when you know you can get through adversity, it builds you for what's next. And that's our group, that's our city, that's our families. Just staying resilient, trusting, believing, not pointing the fingers, and getting after it the next day. It wasn't necessarily a one moment. There's a ton of moments within those games, but you just stay with it.
All right, thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.